The Appalachian Mountains are some of the oldest mountains on Earth. They stretch more than 2,000 miles across the eastern United States, passing through forests, small towns, and national parks. Every year, millions of people hike, camp, and explore these mountains, but in the early 1990s, something unexpected happened here, something that left hikers with questions and investigators searching for answers. So today, we're asking a simple question: what happened in the Appalachian Mountains?
When people think about the Appalachian Mountains, they usually imagine peaceful trails, incredible views.
And that's usually exactly what they are. One of the most famous paths running through these mountains is the Appalachian Trail. The trail stretches over 2,000 miles from Georgia to Maine, making it one of the longest hiking trails in the world. For many hikers, traveling along the trail is an adventure of a lifetime. But in 1993, a hiking trip in Virginia's mountains turned into a mystery that would take years to investigate.
Several years later, investigators began connecting the case to a man named Paul Dennis Reed. Reed had already been arrested for serious crimes in another state, and authorities believed that he may have traveled through parts of the Appalachian region during the same time period.
Did the case ever go to trial?
Charges were filed, and investigators said they were confident in the evidence they had gathered. However, because Reed was already serving a prison sentence and later passed away, the case never went through a full courtroom trial related to the Appalachian events. So while investigators believed they solved the mystery, the story didn't unfold in a typical courtroom setting people often expect.
What makes a story important isn't just the mystery itself, it's what happened afterward. Outdoor communities started talking more about safety and preparation. National parks reviewed procedures and encouraged hikers to take simple precautions. These included telling someone your hiking plan, traveling with a partner when possible, bringing maps and emergency supplies, checking weather and trail conditions. Today, technology like GPS devices and satellite messengers make it even easier for hikers to stay safe in remote areas.
That's right. The Appalachian Mountains stretch from Alabama all the way into Canada. The region is full of forests, rivers, valleys, and small communities with rich traditions. For generations, people have lived in these mountains, building towns, creating music, and sharing stories that become a part of American culture. In fact, Appalachian folk music helped influence modern bluegrass and country music. So the mountains aren't just a place, they're a living piece of history.
What do you think keeps people coming back to these mountains?
Connection. When you hike in the mountains, things slow down. You notice the wind in the trees, the sound of a stream, the way the sunlight moves through the forest. Many hikers say the mountains teach patience and resilience. Climbing a steep trail or hiking for hours isn't easy, but reaching the top of a ridge and seeing the view makes it worth it.
Listen, it's so quiet out here.
It feels like the world is miles away.
Moments like that are what make outdoor adventures unforgettable, and they remind us how powerful nature can be.
This story also teaches some important lessons. Preparation matters, community matters, and learning from past events helps people create safer environments in the future. National parks improved safety awareness, outdoor groups shared better guidelines, hikers became more informed. Sometimes challenges lead to improvements that help everyone.
So, what happened in the Appalachian Mountains? A mysterious event raised questions for investigators and hikers alike. Over time, authorities worked to uncover answers, and the outdoor community responded by improving safety and awareness. But the story of the Appalachian Mountains is much bigger than one moment in history. These mountains have stood for millions of years.
They've seen explorers, settlers, hikers, and entire communities grow around them. Today, they remain one of the most beautiful and inspiring places in North America.
And every day, new hikers walk their trails, see their sunrise from mountain peaks, and return home with stories of their own because the Appalachian Mountains aren't defined by mystery. They're defined by adventure, learning, and people who continue exploring them. And their story continues.
Many people don't realize how big the Appalachian region actually is.